Crime site.
Joe. Yeah.
When it's cold and it's dark. When it's cold and it's dark.
I was a wild one, spending time at homeless. I'm so nomadic, you just might have thought I was homeless. Too young to purchase alcohol, so we pay the homeless. I'm witty, stay in my bag like Miss Vicky, collecting chips while we getting tips on the whiskey. That chick Melinda was the one to give my first Lewinsky. Sealy kept busting in the door, so I ain't bust B. I came from a hood with lawn chairs, was sitting comfortably. Ghetto mind state, J's and Beamers, that was luxury. I seen a lot of young mothers lose their child's custody disturbingly. All they really want was a bursary. I ran with a crew called Robin Hood's Posse. RSP comes straight out of Swansea. La Vida Loca living glamorous like DiBiase. John Lane harassed like he the paparazzi. Every day calling 10-4, yeah, another crime spree. They took down the rims in the hood, so we be in need. Snatching teddies on Black Friday at the C&E. In my dickies, grew up by the lake like Ricky. Queensway and Windermere, PK to 10th Street.
This one's for my young cats. Do-rags and slanted baseball caps and low-hung slacks, repeating the cycle. This one's for my young cats. Do-rags and slanted baseball caps and low-hung slacks, repeating the cycle. Not knowing where you might go in the future. Strike it rich or some nigga comes and shoots you.
Yeah, this one's for my young cats. Bump it hard, I know you're liking it. Words from an OG. I put my life in it, slanging in the park, baseball bats with some spikes in it. Knapsack full of drugs with the butterfly knife in it. Back on crime paid in so many ways. Used to ride the subway, the size of niggas for the J's. Quick on my feet like Willie Mays Hayes, but still move a grace like Fred Astaire. Woo, with style like Ric Flair. Back when I used to play ball for Coach Bear. Back when I get locked and I wouldn't even care to store me in the West. Have my crews there. If I wasn't in jail, I was pumping from Blue or West to the Junction. Think I'm the one to rob? You made the wrong assumption. All I do is whistle when like 50 niggas coming. Used to pop the trunk, get drunk up in the parking lot till someone lick up shots, leave before we see the cops. Wasn't looking for no handout, no tears, no sympathy. Popping bottles in the Landers, lady nights up in Epiphany. We paved our own way, to put it simply. Crooks at the round table in harmony like the symphony.
Criminals thumb their noses at society, but we're basically in it for personal gain. Now, we have extreme violence between strangers.
This one's for my young cats. Do-rags and slanted baseball caps and low-hung slacks, repeating the cycle. This one's for my young cats. Do-rags and slanted baseball caps and low-hung slacks, repeating the cycle. Not knowing where you might go in the future. Strike it rich or some nigga comes and shoots you. Running on the block from police and cleats player, cause this is blood sport. So gear it for the game and know your part. High schoolers take advice from old schoolers, so that the man can't come and fool us. Too many young ones acting anus, pointing their mini missiles miscellaneous, just to become ghetto famous. Now who the fuck is to blame for this? It was this one's for my young cats. Do-rags and slanted baseball caps and low-hung slacks, repeating the cycle. This one's for my young cats. Do-rags and slanted baseball caps and low-hung slacks, repeating the cycle. Not knowing where you might go in the future. Strike it rich or some nigga comes and shoots you.
Criminals who thumb their noses at society, but we're basically in it for personal gain. Now, we have extreme violence between strangers. Where do we go when motive becomes elusive?
Crime site.